Hi, everyone. My name is Kalia. I'm a CDS class of 2020 alum. I'm here to share with you my job search and career change experience. Hopefully that can give those who are job searching now some helpful tips and also moral support in this process. So short background about me, and I think that's important for those who are watching. I am what I would think a non-typical CDS alum. I enroll myself in the program after working in financial services for over 10 years. So I'm a career switcher, and I came into grad program relatively later in life than a lot of my CDS peers. So when I was job searching, that definitely comes with a unique set of challenges. It also comes with some benefits as well. So hopefully my experience can be helpful to those who are in a similar situation as I was when I was graduating. So there's a couple questions that I'm supposed to answer, and I will go through them one by one. The first question is, where do I currently work and what is my role? So I think my experience will be hopefully a very realistic picture of what job search and career change looks like. So I'm currently not working at a company, and I am actually job searching myself. I most recently was a data scientist at Twitter. I was working on the trust and safety team, and my job was to work with my engineers and product managers to help fight harmful content on social media. Second question is, how has my career trajectory been since graduating? Okay, so this will be a slightly longer answer. Again, my experience has been a lot of ups and downs. I've made several changes since graduation in my job. Some were due to situational factors like COVID, and some are due to personal decision. So the first job I landed after graduation is at a small company called Trinalytics. They're a fashion tech company. They're in big data analytics. Their customers are retailers looking to optimize their inventory strategy. So at the time, I had landed this role through speaking and reaching out to the network that I had built prior to coming to CDS. So here's a tip for career switchers. Data science is a very applicable field. A lot of industries, a lot of people are looking for data scientists. So very likely someone in your existing network is looking for a data scientist, and it's a very rich venue for career searchers to look for opportunities. For me, what also helped was that I think I was more flexible for the first job after graduation. I did apply to large tech companies, but I was also open to smaller companies and companies like Trinalytics, where they didn't have an established data science platform. A lot of the work is exploratory. They wanted someone who can come in and build things from 0 to 1. And they were open to candidates like me who had general strong industry experience but didn't necessarily have already had worked in a tech company for several years. So for me, it was a good fit. And I was able to build a lot of new projects at the company despite not having a lot of other data scientists to work with. So for career switchers, again, being open to smaller companies, less established companies might give you more options after graduation. My second job after graduation was Amazon. I was working at AWS. The reason I made a change was when COVID lockdown happened, the company Trinalytics being a smaller startup company, the prospects were much less certain. A lot of the retail customers were pulling back. So I was recruiting for another role. And during COVID, the market was not very strong. It was actually very challenging. And I was able to get a handful of interviews after applying to a number of companies. And I got one offer with Amazon and inside AWS. So I consider that a milestone. It was a lot of work, but it eventually did work out. And I was working for them remotely. The reason I had to change again was that when COVID was ending, they required everyone on my team to relocate to Seattle, which personally was very difficult. And that's when I had to job search again. And at that point, the market had materially improved. And I also had, through just the past year or two, having worked as a data scientist, built out some of my connections and networks. So I was able to get a referral through to get a lot of interviews. And I found the role at Twitter in trust and safety. It's a very interesting and meaningful role, and I was quite happy there. However, you never know what's going to happen in life. Shortly a year after, I think everyone knows Twitter went through a big change in management, also a lot of turmoil. Personally, I recently made a decision to resign because I work in trust and safety. I felt like from an ethical perspective, that was the right thing to do. And so here I am again, looking for my next role. So a lot of ups and downs, like I said. Hopefully that's a form of encouragement for a lot of you out there who are kind of in a similar situation. So the third question is, how has the graduate degree helped me in my job search? Okay, so the three main ways that I think the CDS degree has helped is, first and foremost, the network of data scientist peers. I leverage my CDS alum network. It could be in the form of asking for a referral. It could be in the form of just checking in on, hey, what do you think about this company? What do you think about the work that I'm doing now? What do you think about the work that I will be doing if I join this company? What are some interesting things that are happening in the industry now? So the smart and hardworking people that you meet at the program are very, very valuable. And I think that's going to help me a lot in my current and future job search. The second thing that I think is helpful is the academic brand. So NYU does have a very strong brand, and especially if you're interested in deep learning, we have many well-known professors, and it could be a great conversation starter if you're going out there meeting companies, meeting people that you think are also doing very interesting things. The third is the academic foundation. So personally, in my day-to-day work and also in interview preparation, the three classes that I think are most helpful are linear algebra, machine learning, and also causal inference. And I almost want to emphasize on causal inference the most because I do a lot of online experimentation, A/B testing, also observational analysis. So that's a lot of causal inference right there. So do make sure that if you have time, to take those classes. So last question is, what advice would I give to those who are currently or about to job search? So one advice is, don't give up. You never know what's going to happen in life. I know CDS students, we're all, go-getters and very self-motivated, and job search can feel like a form of validation. But I want to mention is, do not feel discouraged if you don't get what you want right away. For me, as you probably have learned, it was very incremental. So keep at it. Eventually, you will find something that you're happy with. The second thing is, do put yourself out there. Data science is a hot topic. So you do have that wind on your back. People are generally interested in speaking with a data scientist. So prepare a few snippets about yourself, about the work you've done, the things that you're interested in doing. And again, don't get discouraged if you're turned down. I myself have been turned down hundreds of times, whether it be LinkedIn, I reach out to people on LinkedIn, or I apply for roles, or reaching out to people through email. So don't get discouraged. You only need one to work out, to progress and land a job. So this is all part of the process. So hopefully this is helpful. Good luck to everyone out there. Good luck to myself. Hopefully we'll all find something that we're happy with.